If you're like me, you probably want to airbend, earthbend, or even firebend in any game of your choosing, like the Avatar. But you probably don't want to do it like this. Today's video, a very underrated VR game called Rumble, we are going to be having a look at, and a little speciality with it. So Rumble is a VR game that you can play exclusively on PC VR at this moment in time with your Quest in Link or Air Link, and it is an earth-bending game where you get a load of different public online sessions which you can go and play with different people to train, practice, or fight against, and with special abilities and power-ups you can really boost your earth-bending skills, where it uses hand gestures movements with your controllers to perform certain earth-bending moves. And if you really want to learn how to do this, if you've watched the Avatar, you will know for a fine fact that earthbending is as tricky and as accurate as the show portrays it, because you will find yourself in this game flapping your arms around a lot trying to figure it out. You do start off at the beginning with 3 gestures movements, which I've demonstrated right here, where you can go and bring up pillars, you can bring up rock discs, and you can do a gesture where it pushes those pillar walls away from you. The more you play online against different players, fighting against them, winning or losing, the more that you level up from your ranks to be able to unlock more earth-bending skills. In terms of public matchmaking, there is a small number of users, to 100 to 200 players playing this game currently right now, which is a good sign, as you won't find blank matches to play against. The really good thing that with the updates of this game is now you can play with ranked personnels only. So what that means is, if you are just starting out in the game and you've only got these specific movements as well, you're in luck. You are able to play people the same level as you or higher if you choose to, but that is up to you. Now, in terms of new features, you have got new stone crystal abilities, which you're able to go and call shift stones. These are the main ones that you have right here, which you are able to go and keep. Guard stones, Predict stones, and so on. These are just a few examples to help you in your earthbending fights, to give you a little bit of an advantage. After some heavy practice of doing those same moves, your results should end up looking something like this. Just a very big heads up, your online first matches may not be perfect, or they might go exactly as planned. As an example here, as you can see, I'm playing with someone with the same abilities as me, so there's no advantage over each other at this moment in time. But your earthbending will either be very accurate, or it will be very, very wrong. Then if you get a little bit bored earthbending by yourself or doing multiplayer fight sessions, you can also go into lobbies like this, where you have amazing people like Nick doing moves like this.
That's sick! Yo!
Oh, damn.
Bro is the Avatar.
I've only got 100 hours, and I'm already learning flick, so... Also, disc punch.
Chill out. Oh my.
Oh my, oh my.
Conclusion, Rumble, an earthbending VR game simulator, emulates the best earthbending experience I've probably been able to find in the gaming world at this moment in time. There would be so much opportunity to get an Avatar game where you could master the elements exactly like this, where it would be the same physics as earthbending, but the other elements as well, fire, water, and air. We may or may not get something like that in the future, but we will see what it holds. As of right now, earthbending has never been more better in VR as it has with Rumble, where you can play with friends or strangers, earthbending against one another in harmony.
Ah, well.
I don't see the appeal of flight. It doesn't really do anything unless you're it's way easier to fly.
So what? And then
The community is so kind and so instructive just to make sure that you may or may not forget any of the moves so you can enjoy the game as much as the next person. And honestly, this game has surprised me in many ways more than I can imagine. If you want to have the best experience you can bending the elements, at this moment in time, Rumble seems to be reigning supreme. As always folks, let me know what you think. Will you be playing this game, or will you wait in the future for an Avatar-like bending game? Let me know your thoughts and opinions. But as always, my name's Chen. Thank you so much for watching, enjoy the fight, and see you next time.
That's the dangerous path, flick.
Oh, he's gone.